the action in Group D of the AfroBasket Qualifiers. It's game day 6, and this will be the last game of this group. A group that has really been dominated by Nigeria, but has seen the rise of South Sudan into a real factor of African basketball. Here's the schedule for this qualifying window. As you can see, South Sudan got the all-important win over Mali yesterday, and that puts them in a position where they will finish second in this group, and they have a chance to go to 4-2. The only 2 losses will be those losses against Nigeria, and that will place them, Mali and Nigeria, in the 3 qualification spots. Rwanda will qualify for AfroBasket as they will be hosting the tournament, and as the hosts will take up that place. It's been a tough campaign for Rwanda. They started very, very competitively, but have struggled to score throughout this qualification tournament, and scoring points has been their problem. So the players being introduced by the announcer in this Mohamed Mouzali Stadium, named after the former Prime Minister of Tunisia. One of his hometown is Marastar here in Tunisia on the central coast. Beautiful location, really big tourist location now. Has some great history, and what it's seen over the last few days has been some great qualifying games. Here's South Sudan, this new country, ranked 98th in FIBA rankings. New country in terms of being a factor in African basketball, and a country that has enormous potential in terms of the ability and the talent it has a talismanic leader of their federation and coach of this team in Luol Deng, and a country that is only going to become a bigger and bigger factor as African basketball continues to grow and continues to offer great potential on a world stage. And there is the one and only Luol Deng. What a great NBA career, Olympian with Great Britain, now taking the lead for his federation. Here's the 2 national anthems. We'll be back to talk more about this game after the national anthems. Well, the national anthem's over. It's always fascinating at the moment. South Sudan making huge strides very quickly. Let's just stop for that a moment. Take a look at the three officials, Mr. Leslie, Mr. Gaia, and Mr. Ibuba from Angola, Senegal, respectively, and in charge of the final game of this group. These two teams obviously played each other earlier in the qualification, where South Sudan picked up the, let's just say, really professional 67-55 win over Rwanda. Here's the starting lineup for Rwanda. Principe on the inside. He's going to have to control the glass. Jean-Jacques with the longest name in AfroBasket play. Shabazwabi Sana Muziga. And Coach Minuka takes charge of this Rwanda time for the last game in this qualification. And it's going to be intriguing. Rwanda obviously preparing for the finals, as they will be hosting that competition. And they're going to have to find a way now, using this game and all the other games they've got the opportunity in terms of preparation, just to become a much more potent offensive threat. As we get a chance to look at the South Sudanese lineup. And the center, Deng Okuth, was the leading scorer in that win over Rwanda in the earlier stages of this competition. But also, this team really does get contributions across the roster. And that's such an important factor, as we always talk about in terms of national team basketball. You've got the best you can put on the floor, and therefore you can go deep into the bench and find ways to get contributions.
Baseline, this guy's going to engage. No three, no one-on-one. What you're supposed to do now, Cash, go to eBay, enter inside. No ball, please, go screen top. Very simple. Now,
Principe plays his basketball in the UK, and I think his experience is going to be crucial. The majority of the players still playing in with the Patriots team in Rwanda, with some experience across the roster in European lineups.
Get a screen here, get a handoff from eBay roll inside. You have a shot, you can create.
Shaba Asawabi Sena Muzikiza has really grown into this point guard role. Jean-Jacques has still only 22 years old and has gone from just being, one of the new guys on this national team to really stepping in and replacing the experienced Astrid Mugabe, who has fulfilled that role. Shibwabi is how we'll refer to Jean-Jacques. The length of that name across the shirt, we'll just use the part of his name that appears on his uniform. All right, as we've all done, as we get to know, the 22-year-old really does do a lot of work for this Rwandan team. So Jean-Jacques has been a huge factor in Rwanda and will become, I think, one of those players that are really going to go to come the AfroBasket final. So Rwanda in the blue uniform will get a first look at it in the half court. Shabazwabi gets him into the half court. A lot of action away from the basketball. Tempo's a little slow. Ibe on the inside, far side of the ring for two. Second move was just excellent. As coach asked, give him a touch early, get contributions out to big man. South Sudan with a whistle. Ronnie with the violation. With all teams qualifying out of this group, ranking points are important. South Sudan on the rise in AfroBasket. Catch and release on the inside is no good. We've got a whistle on the play, and I think the Kaji with a foul on the glass, just pushed off. Yot will advance the basketball. Inside touch, trying to establish something, going to the ring. Inside out, three's released. Strained from deep, rainbow three. Malu just knocks it down, really. Look and release on the three. Rwanda get a little mixed up. Amot, 2'6" forward. That's 16 v Mali in the win. Nice pass off the screen, and they just blow the layup. And South Sudan dodged the bullet. Amot shows a handle, puts it on the baseline, pulls up with a mid-range jumper for two. Sweet-looking release. And South Sudan break out to the 5-2 lead. He puts it on the floor and kicks. Floater in the lane is no good. Offensive rebound. Kaji comes up with the stat on the glass. Chance to run here. South Sudan with numbers. Big Euro step for two is no good. Great follow. Kuat cuts up with a two. And transition basketball for South Sudan proving fruitful. You got to ask why Ibe's not had a touch. Gets the first touch of the game, gets a beautiful move to the far side of the ring. Hasn't had a look, let alone a touch of the basketball. The three away off the screen is no good. Defensive rebound is collected by Malu, and South Sudan again with numbers. Inside out, the open three on the end of the break is short. Defensive rebound by Ibe is secured. Chance to run the other way. No call on the offensive rebound is put back. Rwanda getting their own transition game going, pick up the 2+1. No call on the on this, which is looked like there was contact on the replay. Amot's going to sit. And Eli Kaji on the free throw line to try and make this a two-point game. Which he does. Watt gets a little caught up. Degas Abbey wants the basketball, but I think it's staying with South Sudan. Akut outside the three-point line. Well, breaks it to the free throw line for two is Sweet again. Quick release on the jumper. They going inside, fouled on the way up, trying to throw it down hard. And I've got to say that Rwanda have got to get Prince Ibe a lot of touches here, because that's two touches. He scores, he draws contact on the second touch. goes to the free throw line. Yeah, he needs touches of the basketball. First of the free throws is no good. And comes up empty. Kuani will advance the ball. Gets the ball screen, looks to turn the corner. Great rotation defensively. And the steal's going to lead to the easy 2. And Rwanda close it to a 2-point game. As Shobozwabi benefits from the defense. Oh, nice second move. Little head fake, gets the defense in the air. Itsebe picks up the personal. And Akuf with a nice head fake gets the... There's the defense, takes the head fake, goes through the contact. We'll go to the free throw line. Log Deng. It's the president as well as the head coach, and making that transition from playing into coaching. As South Sudan opened it out to a 10-7 lead, coming up to halfway through the first quarter. Wabi gets it off. The 3 is short. Defensive rebound pulled in by Owek. And South Sudan not looking to run, get into the half court. And they time up. Great find, great hands though. Rwanda trying to turn that defense into points. Little give and go for 2. Great little cut. Nudges Abedize. Bay goes up, throws that one down as he gets up the runway. And Rwanda take the 11-10 lead. And it's off their defense at the moment. 4 points personal for Ibe. Pull up with the pass down low. Again, the pull up off the dribble is good. And this South Sudanese team can shoot the basketball off that little penetration into the gap between the 3-point line and the keyway. Mid-range game is really being fruitful for them at the moment. Whistle away from the basketball. Rwanda on the sideline as Poit sits down. Rwanda is a little static. They settle for the 3, drains it. A little too much time and space with no hand up on the shot. And again, South Sudan struggling a little bit against what is a really improved performance defensively. Rwanda. Ball's knocked away again. Defensive rebound secured. Chance to run for Nashubabi. The 2 is no good. Chance for South Sudan, but they fumble. And they're just going to tighten up with their care of the basketball. Ball back that time, almost gave it away. But Rwanda really doing a job defensively at the moment, being very active. Getting their hands in the lane. Weck needs a pass, finds a pass. wide open from the line, strokes it, fills it up from deep. Ball back, knocks it down. Defensive rebound. Again, finds its way into the hands of Kuani. He pushes. Extra pass to the corner. Open three on the end of the break is long. And Rwanda to secure it. The long two off the pick. Again, early offense with your feet on the three-point line. And the unsportsmanlike foul is called away from the basketball. Everybody's called for the unsportsmanlike. Literally just holding back in transition, just stop the runner. Kuani has a chance to increase the South Sudan lead. And he does, 2 for 2 from the line, opens it out to a three-point game and the ball. Penetration into the lane, foul on the drive. Adup with a great job breaking down the closeout. Gets to the middle, draws some contact. Ball's knocked away. Adup gets to the lane again. He's so quick. Great finish off the glass for two. Oh, so easy. Down the lane for Gasana. And then throws it down with the right hand. Kenny Gasana, maybe 36, but he didn't look 36 on that drive. And up outside the three-point line again, breaks the defense down into traffic, throws up the tough one. And Rwanda come down with a chance to tie or cut it to one on this trip. Last minute and a half of fascinating first quarter. Pick and pop, just rips it through. Easy layup, but blows it. And South Sudan turn it over again. Call the travel. It's been a very messy 30 seconds. I look at that, breaks the defense down at will. That's a tough finish, but then the next play, there's no space to make the cut. And the drive, and took it still, and they couldn't finish in traffic. So last minute of quarter one here. Last game of Group D in the qualifiers. Turnover, just had his pocket picked. Easy two on the break. And you gotta love the way Jean-Jacques Ashujwabi Sena Muzika just gets it done. Penetration, turnover again, and South Sudan at the moment are just sloppy with the basketball. Yet another turnover in this first quarter. That's 7 turnovers for South Sudan in quarter one. That's on course for a disastrous day in the turnover category. Last 40 seconds, Rwanda have a chance to take the lead on this possession. Jean-Jacques gets it into the half court. Needs a pass. Unfortunately, the cameraman wasn't ready to catch it. It's Kenny Gasana just looking to force the action. In traffic again, yet another turnover. 3-on-1 break. They just have to find the open man. Great recovery defensively by South Sudan. Really did get back. 5 seconds, they settle for the three. It's short. And the defensive rebound ends the first quarter. And South Sudan, in spite of 8 turnovers, somehow managing to hold a 19-18 advantage at the end of the first quarter. Shooting percentage-wise, the numbers for South Sudan are good, 62 and 50%. But Rwanda only 1 for 5 from the three-point line. The issue for South Sudan, though, is 8 turnovers. Well, things look pretty good at the beginning of the game for Rwanda. Prince Ibe was really, looked like a really consistent option for them. And the way that South Sudan started, as you saw from the stats, their numbers in terms of percentages are very, very good. But their issue has been their inability to take care of the basketball. Eight turnovers, as we say, in the first quarter. They've already taken 8 less shots than Rwanda. Sebe with the dunk on the end of the break after the steal. And the issue, though, for if you're Rwanda, though, you've taken 8 more shots, you're still down 1. You still have this issue of being able to score. And you know, both teams just have a very straightforward question to answer. You know, can South Sudan take care of the basketball? Can Rwanda just finish plays? But the answer is obviously complex, because Rwanda have had this issue throughout these qualifiers. Their inability to score, their percentages have really given them an issue. Poor shot, chance for Rwanda to run again. Sana has it, looks inside. Fadeaway jump shot is short for Shayaka. And that's just too much by Oliver Shayaka. Hands all over the offense, picks up the personal. Deng Riak, who plays his basketball in Lithuania. The Katasis club. Thiamuo on the sideline will inbound the ball. Back in the lane, kicks. The open three is short. Offensive rebound is secured by Liak on the weak side, reaching foul on the floor. So South Sudan should have it on the end line. Chance again for Rwanda. They've been stuck on 18 for a long time, especially when you consider the number of turnovers that they've generated. And Rwanda just turn it straight back over, throw that one down. Gets up on the break. And South Sudan open it out to a three-point advantage. Oh, super finish, super play. FIBA Sena Muzika just is growing into this point guard role for Rwanda. I love the way he develops in front of your eyes here. Step back for the mid-range two is no good. Defensive rebound is pulled in. Sayaka with yet another positive stat. Sets the ball screen, they turn it down. Sayaka on a pick and pop is way off with the three. And Rwanda going to work on the glass. Second three is no good. And South Sudan with a chance to run with numbers. Little handle, Adab goes up with a little running hook. Just falls out. And Rwanda are going to say, hey, let's take our time on this possession. Chance to lead it. Ashubozwabi, Sena Muzika gets it into the half court. The three off the down screen is long. Defensive rebound pulled in by Adab. And he'll bring it. He's just a handful. Crosses over again. Wide open shooter in the corner. Just doesn't give him a look. They go to the inside for the easy two. Wet gets the two. South Sudan take the three-point lead. We have a timeout. And Rwanda want to talk it over.
You are banning carry for nothing. Whenever you get a big rebound here, we sit here, we show we need a screen, and the dive inside. There's nothing inside. You are shooting, no rebound. When your reverse, for reverse, okay, was alone. Shoot, but when someone is here, why don't you feed the ball first? Why don't you attack inside the paint? Everyone wants to shoot, they pick a rebound, you run. Guys, calm down on offense. You are doing well on defense. Now you destroyed the basket on offense. So guys, we got some.
Rwanda after the timeout. Off the glass, throws over the far side of the ring. Great work on the offensive boards again by Sayaka. And it didn't hit anything. No one recognized it. By the referee, the buzzer had gone, everybody stopped. And Miranda look at it, but the ball was thrown straight over the ring. I think they might want to check it because there's I'm pretty sure that although it looks like the officials have said it did hit the ring, so therefore they're going to give the ball back to Rwanda. Giving them a 14-second reset. Sana outside will take the ball screen. He delays the roll, they wrap the pass. Well, looking for contact, great rebound. There goes Vab, gets the 2. And Sibe. Being productive here for Rwanda, they trail 1. Back has it. Turn down the ball screen as the ball screen steps down. They look down low. Nice find, foul on the play. Great execution. Went to set the screen. They turned down the screen. He slipped, and a nice find on the baseline. He got beneath the defense. So he has the opportunity to step in like that, draws the contact, and will go to the free throw line. Referees want to talk about it again. It looked like a South Sudan ball. Yep, referees, and up to a point, if the referee makes the mistake at this level, they're confident enough and good enough to recognize that mistake, change the call. No one will lose any sleep if they get the call right. The most important thing is to get the call right. South Sudan out of bounds on the baseline. They're going to have to go long on the inbound. They turn it over again. Jean-Jacques Ashujwabi Senamuzika just couldn't get these positive stats. Just really doing a nice job. Baseline penetration, foul on the play. Prince Ebebi just went quick to the baseline. Will go to the free throw line. That's a super quick first step. Has a chance to tie the game. Turnover again, and Rwanda are just doing a tremendous job. Chance to tie or lead again. Zipe going up, little soft touch for 2. And scores are tied at 24 apiece. We've got a new ball game with 5 to go in the half. Who advances the basketball? He'll take the ball screen. Weck will dive, but he'll go and screen. Pull up. Trying to open the floor out here. Duani takes a tough one. Great work on the glass. Got a held basketball. And South Sudan will take the timeout. The scores are tied at 24 apiece, and their offense is really stalled. Now, part of that is obviously their number of turnovers, but when they have got it into the half court, the ball just has been got a little stuck on one side. And Rwanda are still hunting the passing lanes. Luol Deng with a timeout. So Rwanda into the half court. And kicks. A lot of traffic, not soft touch by Principe, doesn't get a drop. Everybody's on the floor. This is, anyone who tells you this is a dead game because both teams have already qualified and their group positions are fixed, just look at this. Guys on the floor going after it. This is national team basketball. Another turnover, and it's just turnover city here for South Sudan. Angatawari just turns it over. Watch out on the runway, and thrown down hard. Weck really got up. South Sudan take the lead again. Prince Ebe has it on the inside. They're going to have to help here. Puts it on the floor, going baseline, holding foul. Curl off the screen. Agatawari gets it back, lines it up. Three is short, but they're going to chase down the long rebound. Sagamba. Chuwari gets the three away, is long again. And coach Unawaka, during the timeout, just pleaded with his guys to attack the ring and didn't want them to settle for three. And they are just still settling for threes. 4-on-3 break, just need the open look. They go upstairs and they blow the easy two, but they get the offensive rebound. Step through for two, though another miss going up. And Rwanda, with so many opportunities to really put themselves in a strong position here. Baseline drive, they kick and turn it over yet again. This time it's Maalu with the turnover. Gamba will kick it, just about holds on to the basketball. Awetawara goes inside, Abe has it turned over. And the bump down one. Tough finish by Kuani. Takes the contact, gets to the free throw line. And Kaje with the foul. And timeout. And I'm sure that Coach Winawara is going to just emphasize again, stop settling for the three. Stop taking the first thing that looks half decent, try and attack the ring. They trail 4, Rwanda timeout.
Now we mess up in our open. So we go 51. So number 4, number 5, number 2, number 3. Point guard. Pass the ball here, back screen. Oh, pass again here. Come screen here. Screen. Now number 1, if you see the ball, post. We feed, you play. But the ball, you start with him. You pass to Ibe first, then after, you pass to Ibe first. Then after, Ibe pass to Cash. So, then when Cash have the ball, Ibe go screen, a Kenny or someone go, then Samia point again, feed again to Ibe. 51.
Give us space. Basket.
Completes the unwon play, opens it out to a 5-point lead. And Rwanda, with 2:23 to go in the half, are going to really rue the missed opportunities in this second quarter. Ibe has it high. Gonna to post deep. And overthrows the pass. Again, they gave him space to play. They really spaced the floor and asked the defense to make a decision, help or stay with the shooter. With the way that Rwanda are shooting the basketball, you know, it's obvious they're going to try and hug the middle and help. The 3 is way short. Rwanda have a chance to run, but they turn that down. They gets another touchdown low. Everybody in a white uniform hugs the keyway. Great stand defensively. Pinsabe again almost turns it over. 5 on the possession. They're going to have to put this up. Foul line jump shot, little rainbow-like 2, but hits nothing. And Rwanda's offensive woes just continue. Riak will reverse the basketball. Kua has it. Double team again causes issues. And South Sudan will settle for the 3. 5-point game, last minute and a half. Back it out. Gasana has it. Actually in the lane with the tough 2. Offensively, Pinsabe going up again, and 1. Mayop with the personal. Ibe with the offensive rebound, the putback and the score, and will go to the free throw line. Again comes up empty on the free throw line. Rwanda don't have a foul to give here, so do not want a foul. Penetration, open 3 from the corner is no good. That's a way to crash the boards, but couldn't control the rebound. Abiod just can't collect. Rwanda with 14.6 left in the half have a chance to tie it or go in one down. Noshabawai Sena Muzika has it, gets in the lane and kicks. Nice pass, throw that one down on the baseline. And Mapoyo gets the 2. And that'll do it for the first half. And it may not be the highest scoring game of basketball you have ever seen, but 29-28, this is tight. Here's confirmation, South Sudan still lead it by the single point. Rwanda, will they regret not turning those turnovers into points? Well, we've got a half of basketball to find out. Rwanda shooting 10% from the three-point line. They should almost forget it for a while. 40% from 2. And only 17% from the free throw line. This is one of those games that if it gets away from you, you are going to have nightmares about it. 12 turnovers for South Sudan. It got a little better in that second quarter, but still high. Prinsebe has 10 for Rwanda, leading their scorers. No one more than 5. There's a lot of them in the white South Sudanese uniform. Let's take a look at the first half action. And you got the impression early, and South Sudan started the game confidently, shot the ball well. But turnovers, specifically their turnovers, have really given or gave Rwanda the opportunity to get a foothold in the game. And once we're in this one-point game where you've got both teams making mistakes, nothing is ever certain. Rwanda have got to spend more time looking to go to the inside. Prinsebe was a factor, leads their scores with 10, but he's 0 for 5 from the free throw line. As they've made 1 for 7 from the free throw line across that first half. So only making 1 for 7 and shooting the ball so poorly from the three-point line has literally counterbalanced South Sudan and the number of turnovers that they have had during that first half. So Prinsebe with the only player in double digits in that first half. But he could have been looking at a 15-point haul if he had just made his free throws. He has 4 rebounds to go with his 10 points. He does have the 2 fouls, but 5 for 7 from shooting, but 0 for 5 from the free throw line. South Sudan have the offensive answers when it gets them. When they run the ball, don't turn it over. They shoot the ball efficiently. They're very good mid-range. They've just turned the ball over a lot. The top scorer for Rwanda is this guy, Prinsebe. Started the game with a step through for the layup on the far side of the ring. And he's 10 points personal have kept his team ticking over and have kept his team right in this. But you know, when it gets down to a close situation at the end of the game, if this still is, and he's still 0 for 5 from the free throw line, no one's going to give him the 2. He's going to have to earn them from the line. But he offers his team some real quality on the inside. And he has soft touch for the finish, so the free throw line should not hold as many tribulations for him as it does. So you could have taken your pick of any number of players for South Sudan. Ibe for Rwanda is the top scorer for them, but for South Sudan, Emmanuel Malou with 5 points on 2 for 5, and they've got a lot of guys with 5 points. Kouani has 5, Manu has 5, obviously, and Weck has 5. So great half. We're set up nicely. We'll take a break. We'll be back for the second half shortly. We'll see you then. Can South Sudan take the care of the ball? Who knows?
Important, Cape Verde don't ease up, because Kadew's going to punish you. Morocco far from done here. Beautiful stuff from the Ricci, wasn't it?
Wow. And that pretty much says it all, folks. Kante with the three-pointer right at the end of the third quarter.
Rekbu takes it away. Good defense from Yusia Rekbu. Up high, Abu with the finish. Nigeria gets some momentum here. Abdul Malik Abu going up high. Find.
And now both teams playing well at the same time. Threes up, off. Oh my goodness! Nuni Omot. Watch this, folks. He came from a long way out, and Nuni Omot.
Ibe into the paint. And the rejection by Jambo out on the from behind the arc, and then the reach and the steal. And the two-handed jam on the break by Sadio Doucouré.
So from here now, you pass through here. When you get the ball, angle your Ibe. If no, pass on the wing. Here, enter in some pillar. Now, when Ibe has the ball, Ibe, if I have the ball, turn and face. Because we want to attack on the side. After you screen, guys, screen and dive, attack behind because they're going all to Ibe. So, guys.
Yeah. Let's go, guys. When they come, people here can put the ball.
Okay.
Let's go, boy. Rwanda!
Basket.
Welcome back to Monastir here in Tunisia. Just about to start the third quarter of the final game in Group D of the AfroBasket Qualifiers. And we've got a tight one. We might have a messy one. It's been pretty messy for most of the first half, but it's definitely tight. 29-28. Rwanda had the first look at it in this third quarter. As coach said, inside, outside, if they get a touch. Step back three is good. And Kenny Kasada starts the third quarter and gives Rwanda the lead. And it's a frustrating life being a coach, because Coach Minuara has been saying for timeout after timeout, you know, be controlled, go inside, then get it back. You know, don't take the early three. The tough baseline jump shot is no good. Great work on the glass. Opens up a three-point opportunity for Huot. Can't get it to drop. And Rwanda. Nashuwaza Wabi Sena Muzika hands it off to the pot. Good cut from the weak side for two. Super execution. As Nadizaba Dize gets to the bucket for two. Huot comes off the ball screen, looks at his options, goes down low. Turnaround jump hook is short. It's a battle on the glass. Tremendous quick hands. Chance to run for Rwanda. They have numbers. The open three in transition is short. Huot comes down with a rebound, and Sudan will just settle it down a little. Ball's knocked away again, and Huot has it. Tries to break it down on the dribble. Ball's knocked away, and another turnover. And the ball just doesn't get reversed. Everything's in front of the defense. The Rwanda chance to have a great start to this third quarter. Three is long. Defensive rebound, chance to run, and Sudan have numbers now. South Sudan on the chance to the break. Far side of the ring for two is good. And when they get a chance to run, Emmanuel Malou gets on the end of the break. 7 points personal for Malou. Well, that's back-to-back three attempts for Jean-Jacques Ashoubawi. And comes up empty on both. That's better movement of the basketball. South Sudan open to the second side of the floor and draw contact. Good outside, comes off the ball screen. Ball stolen, chance to run, 2-on-1 break. Great decision for the easy two. Well, Put with the tough one, doesn't get it to go. Ibe comes down with a defensive rebound. Go inside, Principe's got it, tries to power up through the contact off the glass for two. And Rwanda enjoy their biggest lead of the game of a 6-point margin with just over 6 to go in the third. Quick three going the other way is no good. Oh! Malou from the weak side just hammers it down. There's the poor shot in transition, but watch this. If you don't put a body on someone, there's people flying to the offensive boards. 4-point game. Shawabi comes off the screen, turns the corner. Little pick and pop action. They jump it inside. Ibe goes up with the left hand, blows the little 4-footer. Great battle on the inside. They enter to the high post. Booth has it. Looks to go high-low. That's tremendous rotation defensively. Guani couldn't hold it, but that's great work defensively by Kage. He just dropped into the post. Watch this, just drops in, plays in front. Big time effort. Sorry, Kenny Gasanov on the defensive play. Out. Gasana has it, moves it on. They're open on the weak side. They could have thrown it in. Took the poor three. Defensive rebound by Akut, and South Sudan have a chance to close the 4-point gap. Malou outside, moves it on. The three is long, and Ibe comes down with a defensive rebound. Yang Nuo with a missed three. 4:30 to go. Rwanda looking to get their first win in this qualifying group. Ibe again down low, and again blows it from 4 feet. It's a challenge on the inside. There's no doubt that they're not wide open and easy looks, but they're 4 feet. Watch out down the baseline. They missed the two. Will go to the free throw line. Great ball movement again, and Emmanuel Malou will go to the free throw line. And Malou is becoming the most potent weapon on the floor. Great attack on the closeout. Ashwabi Senamuzia gets it into the half court. Great penetration off the glass for two is good. And Kenny Gasana's having an impact at both ends of the floor in this third quarter. Kuani under a lot of pressure. And no Shawabi. Really becoming a real leader on the floor here. The 22-year-old point guard, Jean-Jacques, doing a super job. In traffic, the kick, the extra pass to the corner. Malou has it, ball's knocked away. And it comes off Malou's hip. And again, Asani is the guy in the middle of everything good happening for Rwanda at the moment. Coach Deng picks up the technical for that. And Rwanda with a 6-point lead and the basketball. Sani gets the ball screen, stops and fires the three and fills it up. Second step off the glass and one. Super move by Kawani. He can go to the free throw line for the extra. But at the moment, this is Kenny Gasana quarter. This is Kenny Gasana time after making the and one, makes the three, but then coming the other way. Nagor Kawani comes up and gets the M1 the other way. Aluk Elabin. Malou will sit. And substitutions coming in off the Rwanda bench too. Again on the floor, puts it, gets to the foul line, has it knocked away. Tried to do a little too much. Numbers on the break here. Wide open look on the end of the break. They chase him off the three-point line, steps back for three, way short, and Rwanda chase it down again, give it up early. Sabi goes up, and it's the other side of the ring, and they just blow another opportunity. Open three, in transition, he's short. And this is end-to-end. 2:20 to go in the third, and Rwanda have a 7-point lead. Sana needs a pass, finds one. Turn down the three. Suabi goes inside, makes the pass. They just about get it away. Defensive rebound pulled in by Akuth. And South Sudan with a chance to try and eat into the 7-point lead. Great hands. Kuwabi gets it. His body's all over the place. And Rwanda just about hold on to it. Sana has it. The quick release on the three is short, hits nothing. And because of the sort of, that's shouldn't be a reset. I don't think he hit anything. I assume they're going to reset the possession clock. It's going to be a Rwandan basketball on the baseline. It didn't hit anything. In fact, no, they're going to say that it's a 14-second violation. I think that's probably the most sensible thing to do. Seven-point game. Everybody's struggling to score. Back. Puts it on the floor, gets to the foul line, drops it inside. Nice pass for the easy two for Neon Weck. Inside the last minute of the third quarter. Asana, who's been the man of the quarter, settles for the three and hits nothing again. But he hasn't been the man of the quarter when he's dribbled the ball in front of the defense and not really been aggressive. But when they come off ball movement, Rwanda, they're so much better. Inside, outside, to kick off the penetration. Ball's dropped inside. Who goes to work, gets to the middle, goes with a right-hand hook, is no good. Great work on the glass. Chance for the lead pass, turned it down. Schwab gets inside, goes off the glass and gets nothing. And that will do it for the end of the third. A third quarter that's seen Rwanda come from one down at the half to lead it by 5. (43-38). Rwanda up 5, looking for their first win of these AfroBasket qualifiers. Well, the three-point stats are not. No one's going to be riding home about 17 and 13%. No one's going to be riding home about 29% from the free throw line. Both teams, it's clear they've got to try and attack the ring as much as possible. Whichever team takes care of the ball. As we see the problems of the third quarter. Take care of it, you're going to get a chance to win it. Sana was the man, though. Kenika Sana in that third quarter. 2 threes and an and one. Has taken Rwanda from 1 down to 5 up. And a real chance, a real shot at the first win to end the qualifying campaign. As soon as South Sudan get a chance to attack the ring, they look very, very effective. 17 turnovers have absolutely destroyed their chances to lead this and carry on where they were at the half. 17 turnovers for them compared to the 8 for Rwanda. Everything else is fairly tight. Those turnovers are the biggest issue. But Rwanda, because of their inability to score at times, just haven't been able to capitalize as much as they should have done. Here we go then. Start of the third. Rwanda get a first look. They have the 5-point advantage. And a chance to win their first game of these qualifiers. Got to go inside, touches to the ball inside, inside out. The penetration to the tough one off the glass is no good. Defensive rebound gives South Sudan a chance to run. Back. Takes a look at his options. Got coming off the lock screen. Oh, little bit of rhythm, little bit of execution. Come off the screen, get a shot you practice. And Muo knocks down the 3. And the turnover going the other way here. 5-on-2 break if they want to run. Great reaction. Good job getting back for Kenika Sana again. just making things happen for his country. A 5-on-2 break at one point Sudan had then. There's the replay of the three. As Muo just swung through off the low block screen. Turnover out of bounds. Sana has it. Ibe out top. Will pass and screen. Ibe going to work inside, off the glass. You know, he could have gone off the glass, tried to float it. South Sudan again come down with a defensive rebound. Pull up in transition for three is no good, with no rebounders either. Kenny Gasana. Zibe screen. It goes deep. Gasana with a long two is good. All his points in the second half. And yet another turnover. And they don't need to turn it over. Sana again takes the lane, they kick it, the open look from the three-point line is short, and there's going to be a whistle on the play. A dub's going to be called for the rebounding foul. Nshobozwa, I think we'll settle with that. Whatever they can fit on the back of the shirt for Nshobozwa be sent out to Uiksa. They have to go long out of bounds, and that's turned over. But it's turned straight back. And that's over 20 turnovers now for South Sudan. Sana will advance the basketball. Middle opens up, he goes down the lane for two, blows the layup, and he's on the floor. South Sudan with the man advantage, 4-on-5 here. They reverse the basketball, and they turn it over. And Rwanda to turn it straight back. Wide open for three is good. Just get Muo open. Back-to-back threes with his feet set. Now we've got a one-point game with 6:50 to go. Mpoyo, he's been quiet, very quiet. Gets a tough-looking three and just fills it up. Malu drops it inside, in traffic, ball's blocked and hustled down. Ball's knocked out of bounds, and the ball will go back to South Sudan. It's now Rwanda's turn to turn the basketball over. Will hand it off. Keep going to the ring. Can't get it to drop. Defensive rebound again belongs to Rwanda. Zibe wanders down the floor. Surely they'll go inside at some point here, Rwanda. They're going to clear that area. Then he's going to post. Wants a touch. They're going to step off the shooter. Smart play. They're going to offer the three. And why wouldn't you, with the stats that are out there at the moment? Good outside, needs to move the basketball, and does. A lot of standing still, both teams. Look like at the end of a really tough few days here. Gasana. 48-44, 5 to go. Which team's going to decide it wants to win the game? If either team takes care of the basketball, they're going to have a great chance to get the win. Asana moves it on. Ball's knocked away. They take the tough two and drop it. Jean-Jacques Nshobozoabi Sena Lukiza gets the two, and it's a 6-point game. South Sudan tried to space it, and they're going to go to travel. And again, Kasana's at the middle of everything for Rwanda. Forces the travel, forces the turnover. And Rwanda a chance to make this an 8-point game. South Sudan take the timeout.
Down 6 with 4 minutes and 40 seconds to go. All right, it's another test. When we come down, we want to go Boston. First one is going to be Boston first. All right, pay attention. Down you're here. Actually, down you're here. No, first one. Then you're here. Down you're here. Taco, you're the one who's going to pass. All right, then you're here. All right, Taco, passing to you. There's a screen happening first. Be patient. Let the screen happen. You're passing it down. Let Kwani play here. Right? Next one.
You go. If you have use it. If not here, you jump. You look inside. No, attack the play.
Shuwabi Osana Mizika, 8 points there, 4 from 7 from the 2. Hasn't hit a 3. The 22-year-old guard who really does carry this team on his shoulders. Grown into this role. Emma Kasano at the moment just controlling things. To go to the inside, Ibe goes to the baseline, tries to step through, goes back off, and great defensive effort. That's super defense, but they've turned it over again. Rwanda get a new 24 in the half court. Sana moves it. The open 3 is long again. It's a battle on the glass. They're going to go jump ball, and the possession arrow favors South Sudan. Ayon Wek feeling the pressure. 6-point game, 4 to go. Kwani gets it into the half court. Dabior hands it off. Puat back in the game, steps back for 3, whistle on the play. And Miranda commit that cardinal sin of fouling the jump shooter. Turning back Puat on the free throw line to close this to a 3-point game. He makes both the last 2 of these free throws, and we're in a single possession game with 3:48 to go. Both teams have fouls to give, only 1 foul each in the 4th quarter. Three from 3 from the line. And we have a single possession game, 47-50. And not surprisingly, South Sudan up the floor. A little bit of token pressure. Sana gets the screen from Ebe, takes the 3. Oh, fills it up. Oh, that's so confident. comes off the screen, strokes the three, 6-point game. Rwanda on the verge of their first win of this qualification campaign. What a way for them to start their prep for AfroBasket as the hosts. The three is off, defensive rebound. Kasana has it, gives it up to Noshawabi Senamuzika. Kasana drops it inside and turns it over. 2-on-1 break, 3-on-1 break, and one. Just accept it. If you're going to foul him, he can't make the two. Kwani's going to go to the free throw line. Get a replay of the feet set three. Third foul. Make that a 3-point game. Back to a single possession. And Miranda are going to take their time out before they lose it with 2 to go. And we've got a classic.
After Kigali, Kenny, we start play with you. We put this first screen, second screen. When you have open shot, take it. If no, now, even you are delayed to roll. Attack inside. Other people go outside. Hey, now, Ibe, get the ball here. Be ready. Be ready, because whenever is roll, wake up down here. Yeah? Because now, even though we're missing, I want to see you catch and go for offensive. Then let rest, Kenny, Ibe, you can go because it's going to put the skill on the top. Now, passes. Even the pass, no turnover on the pass.
Here's the thing, coach.
Hey.
If the guy want to give the ball,
Poyo will inbound the basketball. Rwanda lead this by 3. 2:40 to go. What a way to sign off from this Group D. So offensive foul away from the ball. Someone's trying to come off the screen, but the middle just opened right up. So again, just poor execution. It's one of those games where fewest mistakes is going to win. See, there's the action away from the ball. There's the push. Crazy, crazy situation. No need. South Sudan in the half court, down 3. Ball will stay here with 7 seconds to go. Kwani's having to protect the ball with a lot of pressure from Ashobi Oswabi, Sena Mkiza. Seven seconds on the possession. Kwani will inbound, gets it back, puts it on the floor, almost steps out of bounds. Gets to the middle. They take the long 3, dropped it, tied at 53 with 2:14 to go. Muau again, who's got that stroke when he gets his feet set. Drops it inside, Principe. Gonna go to the baseline, nope, kicks it, extra pass. Kasana lines up the 3, short. And South Sudan can't secure the rebound, the new 14 for Rwanda on the baseline. And Poyo will inbound. 9-14, 1:49 to go, tied at 53. Both teams can be aggressive here, fouls to give. Sam puts it on the floor, they kick it, the open three is no good. Defensive rebound is owned by Owek. He'll bring it. Has it, looks to turn the corner, gets inside, big second step, turns it over. Sana turns the corner, goes to Ibe, gets it back. 7 on the shot clock. Sana skips it. Bottom of the shot clock for 3 is no good. He's short. What a rebound. Ibe goes up through the contact. Can't get it to go. Rwanda will chase it down and get a new 14. Sana has it. With the ball screen, gets it on the foul line and kicks it. They line up the 3. That's short and way short. And with 29 seconds remaining, South Sudan have the possession. Timeout called. South Sudan looking to score to give them the go-ahead with 29 seconds to go. So where does South Sudan go? They're obviously going to take the ball full court. They do not want to eat into that 29 seconds too much. They want to give Rwanda as short a period of time as possible. Rwanda up the floor. Kuwani has it. Surely a look from the well is going to be one of their first options. Kuwani has it, gets the ball screen from Weck. Now they try and give him space to play. 10 on the possession. Kuwani finds himself on the sideline, and just about they retain possession. And Walden will take his, what I believe is final timeout. 7 seconds on the possession. South Sudan potentially with one shot to get the win. There's around a 4-second differential between game and possession clock. In a game where neither team has shot the 3, who would bet against someone nailing the tough one to win the game? Shame we can't hear Coach Deng. Surely they'll take something going to the ring, or Muo on the perimeter shot. But Rwanda have fouls to give. So they can be the aggressor, but they do not want to foul the shooter, obviously. Got it in. Kuani has it. 4 on the possession. He's got to put this up. Kuani, foul line jump shot is off. And that's not gonna get it away in time. We are going to overtime. Rwanda looking for their first win of the qualifiers. South Sudan trying to put an exclamation mark under a great qualification program and finish second behind Nigeria with only 2 losses if they get the win here. Are going to have to go into OT to decide this one. Well, statistic-wise, this isn't a game where people are going to talk about this shot being made, that shot being made. Percentages were great, someone was hot. This is about just trying to win under the pressure of an AfroBasket qualifier. It's who can execute, who can take care of the ball, who can get the shots they want under that type of pressure. And it's not necessarily just the defensive pressure, it's the moment. Gasana was phenomenal in the second half for Rwanda. Kenny Gasana, all his points in the second half. That's all 14. Inside, outside, just a tremendous performance by him. His backcourt combination with Jean-Jacques, the Shobo Ozawabi, Seda Muzika, has just been fundamental to Rwanda. Jean-Jacques has just not been able to make a shot. 0 from the three-point line. And again, as we talked about at halftime, if you go 2 for 7 from the free throw line in a tight game, you're making life tough for yourself. Sibe with 0 for 5, just one of those would have been the difference. Mpoya will inbound the basketball. Rwanda with the first possession again at the start of the period. And they just turn it straight over. Oh. Pressure does some crazy things to you. Kuani has it. Will take the mid-court ball screen, not that I think he needs it. Ball's knocked away and will stay with South Sudan. South Sudan, a lot of standing still here. Some action away from the ball would be really useful, especially with Muo's ability to shoot the basketball. Here's Kuani. Off the down screen. Kuani has it, puts it on the floor, gets it back. Fly-by for the mid-range 2, and they hit nothing. Chance to run here, Kasana has it, but no one's running at the moment. Looked like a travel. Down to 10 on the possession. Oh, it just opens up for the layup. Oh, what a finish. Jean-Jacques Shobozawabi, Seda Muzika. Can't buy a jump shot, but they just opened up the lane for him. Kuani posts up, needs a pass, has no one to give it to. Because again, South Sudan standing still. Kuani settles for the 3 and knocks it down. Why are they having so many troubles finding hoops here? Kuani just knocks the 3 down to give South Sudan the 1-pointer. They go inside. Ibe goes up, doesn't get the drop, needs to get solid on that one. South Sudan with Puat will handle the basketball. Wants some space, doesn't want to screen. Kuani has it. Obviously, Coach Deng wants Kuani to have it. Everything's going through him at the end of this game. Kuani crosses it over. Sana playing tremendous defense. Inside out, it's too late. 24-second violation. National team basketball in one picture summed up. The passion and the nerves and the pressure. Here comes Jean-Jacques. Puts it on the floor, gets it to Kasana. The open three is good. Makes his first three of the night and makes it in overtime to give Rwanda the 2-point lead with 2:40 to go. Kuani with a tough floater. Gives it up. The tough three is no good for Mahu. Both teams at walking pace right now. 2:20 to go. 2-point game. Kasana has it outside. We'll move it on. Back-to-back threes, is it? It's long on the three. The defensive rebound just about controlled by Weck, but it goes out of bounds. South Sudan control it. Tembak Pua has it. Just some movement away from the basketball for South Sudan. And they'd come up with something open. Swings the baseline, turns it over. The ball is kicked, and if it's kicked, it's a new 14. Ashobi Awabi Sena Muzika almost comes up with a steal. Duani puts it inside, and they couldn't collect the pass. The dunk beckoned. Here's the go-ahead three. First three of the night for the 22-year-old. The leader of this team at 22. He's just holding these things together. His relationship with the veteran Kenny Kasana in the backcourt is what's keeping Rwanda going here. Kasana has it. I was just about to say almost, but doesn't look after the basketball. 1:30 to go, and yet another turnover. South Sudan on the sideline with 14 seconds on the clock. Ronnie steps, gets a block. Well, all the plays are big-time defensive plays at the moment. Nasobi Ozawabi center. Muzika puts it on the floor, a little hesitation, and kicks. Penetration to the middle is no good. Offensive rebound, goes back up for two. And Bapoyo stayed with the play, and Rwanda lead it by 4. Turnover. Jean-Jacques gets the layup, and Rwanda lead it by 6 with 46 seconds to go. Who else but Jean-Jacques with a steal? Offensive foul. And Rwanda have got a chance to ice this right now. Jean-Jacques Nishoba Ozawabi Sena Muzika with the layup. Sideline possession. Mupoyo will inbound the basketball. I've turned it over, and why not? Everyone else has turned it over all game. And they turned it straight back over. And South Sudan's story of this game is just summed up with those 2 words: turnover. Foul on the play. It's the Jean-Jacques and Kenny show for Rwanda. Kenny Gasana and Jean-Jacques Neshoba Ozawabi Sena Muzika have just controlled this as much as anyone has controlled this game for Rwanda. And if South Sudan were going to foul, not sure why they waited for 14 seconds to foul. Still only a 2-possession game after all. But they have fouls to give too. So if they were going to foul to stop it, they needed to foul quickly. Kenny will inbound. And he'll get it back. Well, there's another turnover. And there has to be an unsportsmanlike foul. That's a huge call, potentially. Just when you thought Rwanda just had to get through the last 12 seconds, the unsportsmanlike foul just opens up all sorts of possibilities. Rwanda has to make the 2. It's still going to be a 2-possession game, but when you're down 6 or 12 seconds to go, you'll take any light at the end of any tunnel. Tenny back Puop makes the first. And gets both to drop. 4-point game. And here again, timeout. South Sudan with the sideline possession. Get a quick one, stop the clock, and you're right back in this. 4-point down with the ball on the sideline. Just when you thought this was going to be all over, the inability just to control the basketball just keeps this game alive. Turnovers for South Sudan. That you don't really have to look at any other numbers. The only bad side of that is that Rwanda have only scored 20 points off those. You've got to think screens away from it, bring a shooter back to the basketball, flare him off it, or just take the quick one. Oh, they could have shot it. They take the 3. It's short. They get the offensive rebound. They throw up the other 3. And that's dropped short. Now Rwanda somehow do enough, get the win, finish their qualification campaign with their first win, and then it can go away and prepare to host AfroBasket. They get the win after overtime, 62-58. It's what national team basketball is all about, pressure. Delivering under pressure and getting a win for your country. It may be their first win, but it feels pretty sweet right now for Rwanda. Yep, there are a lot of turnovers. Yes, there were loads of mistakes. But no Shobasawabi, Seda, Uzika just came through in the end with the layup. Kenny Gasana was just phenomenal in the second half. 25 and 20% from the three-point line and 29% from the free throw line. They're just horrible stats. The only ones that matter are 62 and 58, but 31 turnovers, 18 turnovers for Rwanda. That's, 50 turnovers in the game. Well, that created the atmosphere. Jean-Jacques and Gasana, 15 and 14 points each. half the points for Rwanda in the backcourt. Ebe with 12 points chipped in early. But Rwanda get the win. Well, this second half, that's some big plays. Off the bat, step back three, as Kasana goes and gets all his points in the second half. It's not about the highlights, almost. There were some great plays, but it's about the mistakes and who made the fewest under the pressure. And ultimately, Rwanda was that team. And in the final game of the qualifiers, Rwanda, the hosts for AfroBasket, get a win, which is going to help them so much in their preparation for hosting AfroBasket. South Sudan had the last shot to win it in regulation and didn't really get a shot. They got a tough, real under pressure shot from Kuani. The 22-year-old Jean-Jacques Shobozwabi Sena Muzika just came through. Now he's taken over this point guard role from the veteran Ashti Mugabe, and his relationship with the veteran in the backcourt, the 36-year-old Kenny Gasana, was absolutely vital for Rwanda. Principe gives them a real inside option. So it's a real positive end to the qualifiers for the hosts of the next AfroBasket. Smiles all round. Great win for Rwanda. Well, here's the final table with South Sudan sitting proudly in second place behind Nigeria. All these teams will be in the Rwanda AfroBasket. It really is going to be a tremendous tournament when we get to Rwanda. But for now, we'll say goodbye from Group D.